Hi guys, in this video I will show you to create a project plan by a project planning software. My name is Gökrem Tekir and I have been instructor and consultant of project management since 2004. Since the quarantine days started, my 6 or 7 friends have called me. They all asked they wanted to open a YouTube channel or prepare a training on Udemy. They said they didn't know how to start. I answered all the questions in the same way. I told them to make a plan to understand, to find where they are now and where they would like to go. If there is no plan, you cannot start. You don't know where to go, and even if you work without planning, you cannot see how you are close to your aim. Okay, let's start from here. Assume that our project is to prepare a training on Udemy. Here are different kinds of online trainings on udemy.com. Udemy is the most known online training platform all over the world. Your training can be anything, there is no limit. But before planning, let's define some assumptions because they are very important while planning. I defined those assumptions from my friends who called me and asked for help. I learned them about which circumstances they are in now and I created those assumptions. Please don't forget the assumptions and constraints are the base of a project plan. Assume that you and one of your friends are experts on a subject and decided to prepare an online training. Suppose you have a lot of materials and you have a practical experience on the subject, but you need to arrange those materials, make them into presentations, prepare exam questions, then shoot the videos and publish the training. Those are general phases of the project, so we can say that this is our work breakdown structure. Let's assume that you will shoot videos also. You and your friends will use your computer's cameras. But you decided to buy 2 microphones. You will also order online and the products will reach you in 8 business days after the order. And the last assumption is about costs. Let's say your monthly salary is $4,800. If we divide it by 20 days, you have a $240 daily effort cost. If we divide this by 8 hours, we can find the cost per hour and it is $30. I mean, each instructor cost is $30 per hour. And another friend who has experience in video editing. Your friend will edit your videos. And he said that his hourly wage is $20. And last, let's say the cost of the 2 microphones you will buy is $400 totally. I wrote these costs because my goal is to enrich my example and make it easier for you to determine the payback period for such a project. Now you need a software to draw a Gantt chart. You can use Microsoft Project. It is generally known and used by project managers. I'm using Gantt and be sure that tools are only empty forms. The aim is project management and your plan also, not the software. Please do not forget that a software is not a magic stick to make your project successful. Those are only tools to facilitate you to manage your project easily. Therefore, which software I am using or you are using is not important. As you see here, I created a file, a project file. Name is Online Training Development on Udemy. I must decide the start date of the project and To change the start of the project, I must go to Project menu and then Properties. In this window, there's a start date. Now I'm changing the start of the day of projects. Next month, beginning of the week, I mean May 4th, 2020. I'm choosing that and say save. Okay, my project start date changed. Now let's start to write task names of the project. First task should be a start point. I generally advise to write kickoff meeting. Assume that our project will start after a kickoff meeting. And let's define this task is a milestone. To change a task to a milestone, make its duration to 0. This is the start point of the project. Now, as you remember from our assumptions, we would buy microphones. Let's start with a phase that is called procurement phase. I'm writing here to the second line procurement phase. In the procurement phase, there are two tasks. One of them is examining microphone options and ordering, and the other task is delivering the microphone. Okay, now the line 3 and line 4, these tasks are in procurement phase. That means they are subtasks of procurement phase. To make an indent, we have a button that shows right. When I click indent tasks, procurement phase become a summary task. As you see here, when I click minus, I roll up the tasks. When I click plus, tasks will roll down. Okay, the next phase, let's call preparation phase. And there will be some tasks. First task may be determining the purpose of education. The other task is determining the target audience of education. Third task may be like that, determining the benefit to be obtained from education. And last activity may be like that, creating the outline of the education. Let's indent those tasks to preparation phase. As seen here, they are indented. Meanwhile, we are creating work breakdown structure. I want to show you a numbering system which shows work breakdown structure numbers. We have a VBS column. When I click here, yes, as seen here, kickoff meeting is our first task, procurement phase 3, preparation phase. When I roll down, subtasks can be seen. Also, you may worry about where the project's name. You may worry why I didn't write the name of the project to the top line. In fact, you mustn't write the project name to the first line of a software. In Microsoft Project and in Gantt, here are options that shows project summary task. Okay, in view menu, show root summary task. When I click this area, I will see the project name on the line 0. When I click minus, I will roll up all the tasks. I repeat, in Microsoft Project or any other software, you don't need to write the project name to the first line. The software generally shows the project name on the line 0. Now I will add a new phase, and this phase name is preparation of chapter 1. This phase work breakdown structure number should be 4, but because I wrote under the preparation phase, the VBS code became 3.5. So to make it as the same level of the preparation phase, I must outdent this test. Okay, there's a button to make outdent the test. I clicked it and its VBS code became 4. Now, under the preparation of chapter 1, there are tasks also. First task is preparation of presentation pages. Let's write preparation of presentation pages. Let's indent under the preparation of chapter 1. Second task can be preparation of support documents to deliver to the students. The other task should be preparation of the lecture texts. While telling the lessons, instructor may need the text. The other task should be also shooting the videos. After shooting training videos, they also need to be editing. After editing, the instructor need to control, making final controls of videos. And the last task may be preparation of chapter exams. As you see here, I wrote some task names. Also, you can change them. Also, you can add or remove some of them. Now, if I want to make same tasks for chapter 2, preparation of chapter 2, I am rolling up all the tasks. Then I click the number of tasks. I choose the task. Then going to edit, copy, and I'm going to bottom line, and I'm pasting what I copied. As you see here, if you copy a summary task, that means you copied subtasks in the same time. Now I only change the number of chapters. Now I have 2 chapters need to be prepared. Also, you may have more than 2 chapters. You may add tasks or chapters like that. Okay, I'm rolling up these phases. Now let's add 2 more phases. One of them is transferring to Udemy. Yes, this is the phase, and its first subtask can be like that. It is a little bit long. If you click a task, you can see a task information window, and the name of the task is written obviously. Entering educational purpose, description, and target audience information on Udemy. Okay, save it, and this task must be under transferring to Udemy. Because of that, I am indenting. The other task, you must create a promotional picture for Udemy. The other task for part 1, uploading videos, supporting documents, and exams to Udemy's website. And same task also can be done for part 2, chapter 2. Okay, let's write part 2. Let's see what we can write at the end of this phase. Approval from Udemy. You upload everything, and then they control all your materials. Then they approve 2 or 3 days later after you applied. Okay, transferring to Udemy. It's finished, and this is a milestone also. We must not forget it. Okay, approval from Udemy. I roll up. The next phase can be, this is a project, and we are now closing our project. And under this phase, we may have 2 activities. One of them is archiving project documents. I'm writing and indent. And the other task is recording lessons learned documents. I'm closing closure phase, and I'm adding close the projects. And this should be also milestone. Yes, that's it. If you want to see all the tasks, you can expand all sub-levels here, expand all, you can see all details. If you want to collapse them, same as collapse all, you can see only the first project name, and when I roll down, I can see first outline levels. Okay, after creating the work breakdown structure and defining the activities, the next process is sequencing the activities. Let's expand all our activities again, and here you can see a column which is called predecessor. This column is used to define the before task of the selected task. What I mean, I can show. The first task is kickoff meeting, and kickoff meeting has no predecessor activity. But examining microphone options and ordering can be done after kickoff meeting. So I write to predecessor column only number 1. 1 means the ID number of kickoff meeting. When I write this, the project management software, MS Project or Gantt, can understand these two tasks are connected. The other task, delivering the microphone, can be done after the third task. So I write the task number only, 3. As you see here, two tasks are connected as finish to start. But I want to remind you, in my assumptions, delivering the microphone can happen after 8 days from ordering. So I write here plus 8 days. Now, this is called lag time. Lag time means the predecessor task finishes and there is a gap between two tasks, like delivering time of the product as seen here. We can define by writing plus amount of days. Okay, let's go down. Preparation phase is a phase, cannot be a predecessor or a successor activity. So I pass it, and then activity 6, determining the purpose of education. This activity's predecessor can be kickoff meeting. There is no relationship between procurement phases. Okay, I connected them. Start the 7th activity, we must finish 6th activity. To start 8th, we must finish the 7th. So to start 9th, we must finish the 8th task. As I said, summer tasks cannot be connected, so I pass to 11th activity. This activity can be done after creating the outline of education. So I write here 9. This is the 9th activity. For 12th activity, we must finish 11th one. Okay. For 13th, we must finish 12th. Shooting the training videos. For this activity, we must finish 13th activity, comma, also we need microphones. So I write here the 4th activity. This task has two predecessors. One of them is 13th activity and the other one is 4th. I mean, after delivering the microphone, we can start to shoot videos. Because of that, I am writing 13 and 4. For 15, we need to finish 14th task. For the 16, we must finish 15. And the last one, 17, 16 must be finished. Okay, we are on a summer task again. This task has no predecessor or successor. We are on 19 and this task name is preparation of presentation page. Also, this can be start after creating the outline of education. I mean the 9th task. I connected. For 20, we must finish 19. For 21, we must finish 20. For 22, we must finish 21 and microphones must be delivered to us. I mean the 4th task. Okay. For 23, 22nd activity must be finished. For 24, 23rd must be finished. And last, for the 25, 24th task must be finished. Okay, I came the phase to transferring to Udemy. There is no predecessor also. We are now on 27. We can start 27th activity after we finished both chapters have finished. I mean 17 and 25. 17 after 17th and 25th activity finished, we can start 27th task. For 28, we must finish 27. For 29, we must finish 28. Also for 30, 29 must be finished. And the last of this phase, also 30th activity must be finished. Now we are on the closure phase. Archiving project documents can be done after approval from Udemy, I mean 31st. For 34, 33rd activity must be finished, and the last one, 35, can be possible after 34th. Okay, let's see the big picture. We created the network diagram of the project. This is very important. I forgot one lag time. Let's define it. Approval from Udemy can be possible after 2 or 3 days in this approval process. So I write here 3 days. Let's see what happened. 30 is the previous activity. FS is called finish to start, plus 3 days means 3 days later. Let's see, this is 30th task and there are 3 days lag time. So we finished all the dependencies between tasks. In the next process, I should define resources. In Gantt Chart, I click the resource button to define resources. I defined 4 resources before capturing this video. I gave information about these resources when I told assumptions. As you see here, 2 of them instructors and their type is work. Their cost rate is $30 per hour. The other resource is microphone. We would buy it. It is a kind of material and $400. Support team member who will edit the videos is a work type and will take $20 per hour. Now I will assign these resources to tasks with duration estimatings. Assignments can be done from Gantt Chart view, and I will start from the first task to assign resources. My first task is kickoff meeting and its duration is 0. Because of that, I do not need to assign any resource. Procurement phase is a kind of summary task, so we must not assign any resource. And I came to examining microphone options and ordering. I mean, on the third activity, I assign resources. First one is instructor 1, the other one is instructor 2, and they will pay for the microphone. Because of that, I must assign microphone. And this task will take only half day of both resources. Delivering the microphone, in fact, it is a milestone. We forgot to write here 0 day. Okay, I wrote it. Then now I'm on preparation phase. We do not assign any resource to phases. Now determining the purpose of education, let's assign instructor 1 and instructor 2 and half day enough. Determining the target audience, okay, let's assign both instructors. Determining the benefit to be obtained from education, let's assign both of them again. And these tasks are very short, so half day is enough for these tasks. And the last one, creating the outline of education, instructor 1, and I assign again instructor 2 with half day. I'm now on chapter 1, preparation of presentation page task, I mean number 11. Let's assume that chapter 1 will be done by instructor 1, chapter 2 will be done by second instructor. On the task 11, I assign instructor 1 with, let's say, 2 days. The other task, support documents, instructor 1 will do this and 1 day is enough, let's say. Preparation of the lecture text, instructor 1 will work and 3 days will take. The other one, shooting the training videos, let's say it will take 4 days. Editing the videos will be done by support team member. Let's say it will take 8 days. The other task is final controls of videos. Let's say instructor 1 will do in 3 days. Preparation of chapter exam will be done by instructor 1 in 2 days. I'm going down to see obviously chapter 2. Now chapter 2 and preparation of presentation pace will be done by instructor 2, and let's say it will take 2 days. Supporting documents will take only, let's say, 2 days again. Preparation of the lecture text, let's assign instructor 2 and say this will take 3 days. Shooting the training videos will take 5 days. Instructor 2 will do it and it will take 5 days. Editing videos will be done by support team member in, let's say, 6 days. Making final controls of videos will be done by instructor 2 in 2 days. Preparation of chapter exam will be done by instructor 1 and in 1 day. Now I am on the activity 27 and this will be done by support team member. 1 day is enough for that. Preparation of promotional picture, support team member will do this task and it will take 2 days for him. Uploading videos and exams will take, let's say, 3 days for chapter 1, and for chapter 2 let's assign support team member in, let's say, 2 days is enough, and approval from Udemy is a milestone. And at the end, archiving project documents will be done by me, let's say, and the last recording lessons learned documents will be done by me again. So we closed the project task. Now let's see the big picture again. This is our Gantt charts. After assigning resources to tasks, a project manager should reach some information about the project. As I mentioned before, the software is not important. You may use Gantt or Microsoft Project or Primavera, what else? It's not important, but you can reach cost value and the required work value of your project. Now, from Gantt, let me show how I can see these values according to project, phases, and tasks also. Now, I will add some fields here. I'm going to view menu and click cost column. The cost of the project can be seen on cost fields. If I want to see work value, I must add work field to my project plan. As seen here, work field and cost field, also duration and start finish fields are very important for a project manager. There are many kinds of analyzing methods for a project. Let me tell some of them. To finish your project successfully, you should know critical path method and some terms about it, such as critical tasks, total slack, free slack, early start, late start, and etc. And the other subject is resource over allocation problem. As you see, there are some resource figures on indicator fields, for example on the third task, on 6th and 7th, 15th and 23rd. The resource figures on some lines show us the resources that we defined in the resource sheet are not enough. I mean, we may need more resources, or we will need to extend our project duration because of the lack of the resources. Or we should think overtime working alternative which will increase the cost of our projects. After analyzing and completing the plan, you should freeze your project plan. We call it setting baseline. So executing and controlling processes will start after setting baseline. A project manager should track planned and actual values, and he must suggest preventive or corrective actions when any variances have occurred to stakeholders. To track a project performance, a project manager should know earned value methods. All of these details are told in our online and live project management, Microsoft Project, and PMP courses. Please visit our webpage and contact us for more details. Hope to see you in a new project planning video. Bye.